To Sir Riddick with love. This is the final call. I reached out to you so many times before, begging, crying, wanting more, never knowing if you would answer, if you would show up, if you would return my love, if you even knew I even called. There's just something you have to know. The day I met you, you were never meant to be more than just a fly on the wall, another notch in the bedpost, another shadow of my soliloquy. You were never meant to have a face. You were never meant to have a voice. You're only meant to fill a void. So much of our lives are spent in the shadows between what we know to be true and what is still unseen. The depths of where our heart knows no boundaries, but our brain dare not go. You were meant to be nothing more than one night of ecstasy, but you were truly the one that God used to get to me. We don't get to choose where our life goes or who walks into it and who goes. But I here and now tell you, don't you take even one wish for granted. One smile, one word, one I love you, one I'll be back. Because each time a moment fades, it never returns. When the world goes from vivid color to black and white, it never goes back. We never go back. Enjoy each moment spent in each place and each person and every arm you embrace, every loving pseudonym, every passionate encounter. Trust and believe God is in every bit of it, using it to draw you closer to Him. Each day, each vessel, each song, Each work of art is a person, is a memory, is a day, is a night that we never see. We look beyond the veil only to realize we're blinded all along because we never see the true beauty of anything until we're on our knees. You were the most beautiful love that I never knew. I would encounter, I would enjoy, I would lose. But each moment, each night, each long embrace, each gaze into your starry eyes that I saw to the depths of your soul. I always thought you would be there for more. I never thought I would lose you. I never thought I had you. Because you see, it's true. You can't buy love. You only rent it from above. And it's only there long enough to show you how to care. And if you're ignorant, if you're impatient, if you take it for granted, it slips away and you never get to say how much you wanted to say, how much you needed to say. Because you never know what to say until it's too late. I always thought I'd have one more minute. I always thought I'd have one more embrace. One more conversation of God's grace. Never take it for granted. Because even though God's grace and mercy knows no bounds, knows no season, and it's new every morning, there does come a day when the doors of heaven seal up and grace abounds no more. Everything beautiful is gone. All life has been sealed up, and everything left turns to dust. You were the one I needed. And you were the one I thought would always be there. But in the end, it doesn't matter how much I cared. You still disappeared. No amount of tears, no amount of beer, no amount of drugs, no amount of angry fits, no adult tantrums could bring you back. Because once God closes a door, no man can open it. I never thought that God would close a door with you on one side and me on the other. But the beauty of it all is, had God not opened that door the day I met you and allowed us to stare at each other and for one of us to walk through and meet the other, I never would have known my true strength. I never would have known my purpose. I never would have known my Father. I never would have known grace. I never would have known eternity, because I would have remained, and I would have became dust from which I came. I love you. I love you for every part of you. The beauty of what was seen, the miracle of what was felt, the love that will always be undying, unbreakable, unconditionally shared and created for you and me.